shows. Every scene's a high and low. You'll unwind.
This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome, guys. How are we doing? It's time for another reaction to Death by Lightning. We are on episode 3 of a 4-part miniseries, and in the last episode, James Garfield got elected president. So, episode begins with Mrs. Garfield finding out that her husband is the nominee by a bunch of reporters showing up on her lawn. She's not happy about it, but James Garfield promises that he will campaign from home to kind of make things easier on her. Guiteau, meanwhile, is trying to horn in on the campaign, shows up at the office trying to meet Garfield, but Garfield's not there because he's campaigning at home. But he runs into Blaine. They talk briefly, tries to get Blaine to let him give a speech for the campaign, and Blaine's like, just trying to get rid of him, I guess. They kind of start messing up his name, calling him Cousteau, which I think is what kind of prevents them from doing a legitimate background check on him, because I don't know how searching worked back then. Not as easy as it is today, but I know there are ways. But if they searched his actual name, I'm sure they might have found out about his criminal history, but since they were searching Cousteau, they got nothing. Chester A. Arthur, meanwhile, is also nominated as the vice presidential candidate. Guiteau crashes a meeting between Arthur and Blaine later, again providing copies of the speeches, and Arthur just going, who is this guy? Just thinks he's just another crackpot, I guess. But later, when Guiteau's kind of running away from people from his past and ducks into a bar, he sees Arthur there, and Guiteau's done a little research on Arthur. He knows that he lost his wife earlier this year, so uses that to sympathize with him, and Arthur kind of gets closer to him and says, you know what, that speech, we'll find a time for you to do that. So the rest of the episode is basically about the campaign itself and like how much is working. Blaine ends up losing his, I can't remember if he's like a senator or a governor or congressman like Garfield is, but he loses his election in Maine, because I know that Garfield also was running for Congress at the same time too, which is weird. The episode doesn't dive into that, but I know that's true. But Garfield and Arthur do end up prevailing. It's a close vote. Like both candidates win 19 states. There were only 38 states back then. Garfield just won the bigger states, and the popular vote, Garfield won by just about 2,000 or something like that. It was crazy close, but James Garfield and Chester A. Arthur end up winning and are the president and vice president-elect of the United States. The election would have been in November. I believe inauguration back then was in March, so they would get inaugurated in March of 1881, and the rest is history. Of course, we know how his term ends, but for now, it's a pretty big celebration, and Guiteau is like taking this victory personally, like he did it. Like he does give the speech, and they don't show like a big reaction to the speech or anything like that. The speech didn't hurt the campaign, but I'm not sure how much it helped the campaign. But Guiteau, in his mind, believes that he himself got Garfield elected. Election is done. I don't know if the episode is going to start with Garfield being inaugurated, or if it's going to like lead up to Garfield being inaugurated or whatever, but I guess we'll see. But so episode 3 coming up, so let's get into it. Here we go. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, reminder, spoilers are like this. If you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back, but those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is Death by Lightning, episode 3. The title of the episode is Casus Belli, which is a Latin phrase that means the act that starts a war. And knowing what happens to James Garfield, I think I can kind of guess what that's referring to. So, all right, episode 3, here we go. 10 years earlier, we're going back.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Oh, cruelty to animals, too? I'm starting to not like this guy. I mean, I know what he does later, but, even now. Hello. Bet he wasn't expecting to see that. To be honest, I didn't know I was going to see this either.
I, too, would like to speak on the subject of Brother
Must
Charles.
we do this every single week?
Charles doesn't want the attention.
His behavior has been a matter of grave concern.
What'd you do this
You will
time?
often
I caught him spying with lust upon Joseph and I in the
Esther, you
greenhouse.
fucking wish.
Oh,
Charles,
wow.
Elder Willis, I will not stand by idly and accept this slander on my name, not...
I mean, he just kind of ran into it. I
Church
don't know if he was
keeps
looking
giving you a
for it, to be
home.
fair.
They've devised a nickname, sir, with regard to Brother Charles.
Oh, do I want to know
What
this
sort of
nickname?
Charlie, get out.
Charlie, get out. Oh, God.
I would sooner not be loved than by any of you harlots or sinners.
Sinners are much more
I made
fun.
him menial farm work and casual fucking may satisfy this bunch, but there is a greater destiny out there for me.
Yeah, this sounds like busy
Mark my
work to
word,
me.
my name will be known one day all across this country. Laugh away.
Well, he wasn't
But
wrong about
remember,
that.
he who laughs last laughs best.
I don't know if he's gonna laugh last exactly, but all right. So where are we now? Inaugural ball or some kind of victory party? Yep, inauguration. I gotta wait for the subtitles. They'll answer my questions for me.
My cheerful husband.
He looks cheerful.
We'll only stay an hour, I promise.
This is your night. Enjoy it.
Live a little, buddy. You're the president
Mr.
now.
Douglas. Oh, I believe we met briefly in Chicago at the convention. You were for Grant, if memory serves. I will not dare deny it.
Water under the bridge, right?
Were I faced with your stakes, I probably would have made the same bet.
Yeah.
Let it be water under the bridge.
I'm the president now. I'm not a betting man.
The black man held the line for you in the South, and at his own peril.
Our administration will be staffed solely with the most progressive, qualified...
Greetings,
Yeah, he's
you
gotta pick his
masters.
cabinet.
I am
Yeah.
Skunked. Your drink of choice, Mr. Vice President.
Sausages!
Well, that won't get you drunk, but he's working up to it. Or he's already there.
Mrs. Sprague, will the governor be joining us in town tonight?
Oh, he's
Okay.
detained, sadly. Back in Rhode Island. Roscoe's graciously offered to escort me to the ball.
Well, Roscoe's not got any ideas.
Political cockroaches like you and I, Roscoe, we can only stay in exile so long. Did you enjoy the president's speech?
Bleeding hardball, Bill.
Be
Politics,
sincere.
am I right?
like it. You better remind our man Garfield just who it was that saved his campaign at the 11th hour. While he was all slinging pig shit in Ohio and you were licking your wounds.
Oh, you showed him.
Roscoe, I'm ready to start dancing.
Then dance we must.
Mrs. Sprague, give my best to Governor Sprague.
Does Governor Sprague know about this?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Here we are.
Don't drop
Thank
those
you.
things.
Oh,
Oh,
happy to be of service.
yep, Guiteau's
And
here
I don't
too.
know what you're... Oh, this city still manages to bring out the worst in people somehow.
I blame the formal attire. It makes it awfully difficult to use a toilet.
True, though. I mean, if you're dressed up like that, it's
Easy
hard
trying
to,
bustle and
tear
then
apart, if
let's
you know what I mean.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not built for this sort of world.
Wasn't exactly expecting
As
this
my
in the summer.
sister,
Not sure I caught your name.
Charles Guiteau. In fact, I'm proud to say I'm one of the men that helped make your husband president.
One of them. He thinks he's the only one.
Speaking of which, I have to hunt him down.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
wait,
where
wait,
is
wait,
that
wait,
guy?
wait.
The pesky guy enjoying his party?
I would love a moment with him, is all. Just to conduct a postmortem on the campaign to see if I can be of further help to him.
Have a nice evening, Mr. Guiteau.
Ma'am.
Well, she knows his actual name now. Not calling him Cousteau. Oh, hello. Where did that come from? Abraham Lincoln's top hat.
Oh, Mr. Vice President Arthur, sir!
There's his buddy Arthur. Have you learned my name yet?
Oh, I can't tell you, sir, the pride I felt that night when the numbers came in for us. To be a force in a great movement much larger than myself. Shit.
I gave the bestest
That's
speech
kind
in
of
the world.
mandate. I'm ready to be called up, sir, in an official capacity. I would
Yeah.
very much like to be part of this organization.
Yeah, he's trying to get on the cabinet.
Okay, yes.
Oh, he's gonna take that as a promise.
That's splendid news. I had a sense you would agree. Oh, we'll make it.
It's a drunken dismissal, and
I
yeah.
wonder where I could some consulate, perhaps, to strengthen our ties with Europe. I have a little French. My name is French.
Okay, I need you to do something for me. Something very, very important.
Anything.
Hold my sideburns while I barf.
May we examine your invitation to tonight's event, please?
Oh, does he have one?
Vice President. Prick.
We discovered a broken
Okay.
window in the east wing and have reason to suspect someone snuck in.
Oh, did he do that?
Your
Is he that
invitation,
desperate?
please.
Is Arthur gonna help him out?
This is not what it appears.
I'm
Let's
Arthur's
not-
best friend,
No,
buddy.
Sir, will you tell him who I am?
I don't have the slightest fucking idea.
He's so drunk he doesn't remember 5 minutes ago.
Careful! Stop! What are you doing? Get off the bike! Get off!
Are they all Garfield's kids? I didn't know he had that many. Guess we didn't really meet them.
Conklin wants Secretary of State.
I've drawn up my own list of appointees. Here, have a look.
Anyone good in there?
Me.
I need a Secretary of State I can trust.
I'm dealing with a rogue vice president as it stands.
Oh, he's not a fan of Arthur, but yeah.
Mr. President, but for your sake, I ought to reject it.
Oh, don't
The
do
best
that.
man.
Conkling owns a third of the Senate.
His hold isn't so firm. I believe there are some that may be swayed.
All due respect, Mr. President, there are none who can be swayed.
When did you get so damn cynical?
I'm a realist. There is
I guess
no
when I
one
lost my
alive.
own election.
But as long as he holds 3/4 of our federal revenue hostage, he is the party.
No, he's not. The people are. I
Just
swore
take the
an
job,
oath
man.
to. It's
Yeah.
time to put an end to the era of the power broker once and for all.
You won't go quietly.
He's got the right
That's
idea.
why I'm asking for help.
Be my secretary, man. Okay.
We die.
Looks like
we
a
die
deal.
together.
But they did not, in fact, die together, said Morgan Freeman. I don't think that's a spoiler. I mean, you know what happens.
I demand an audience with the president.
You'll have to wait your turn.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm not one of these people. My name is Charles Guiteau. I was a campaign notable in New York.
Campaign
I
notable,
was a notable
with
too,
his
in Michigan.
little forgotten
Sir,
speech.
the Knights of
The president wants you all to know that he values your time. Just be patient and keep to a single file, please.
Oh, that ain't happening.
My name's Charles Guiteau. You know who I am.
He has no idea who you are. I have a lot of meetings. I'm the president.
Sir, I would strongly advise you to reconsider meeting with constituents today.
I made up my mind, Joe. I don't know about you, but I'd much rather spend time with the common man than politicians.
Darling, might we at least pay for some form of protection?
Might be a good idea.
Any one of these.
Hindsight 2020.
Oh, assassination can no more be guarded against than death by lightning.
There's
It's
your
best
title.
not to worry too much about either one.
The foreshadowing is dripping, though. Imagine if you could just line up like that today to see the president of the United States. Like, it doesn't quite work like that anymore.
Mr. President, but on behalf of all God-fearing whites,
Oh, screw you.
Minister to
He sees himself on the Supreme Court.
No, I cannot read.
Are these randos
I am
like
a quick
applying for
study.
cabinet jobs?
There is the small matter of my criminal record.
Oh, it's probably nothing compared to this Guiteau guy.
Heck, mister, just put me anywhere that you please. As long as it pays.
Would you like fries with that?
Shall we put a pin in it for today, sir?
Are there that many more out there?
Just a few thousand.
You think one last brazen seeker could steal a minute of your time?
Just so long as there's a drink involved.
A senator always
Sounds like a
comes
deal.
prepared.
Guiteau thinks he's Mr. Special, and he's like, why haven't you seen me yet?
I'm afraid that today's calling hours for the president have come to an end. But never fear, they will resume tomorrow and every day hence. Thank you.
Could I at least get a number in advance to secure my spot?
Yeah, get me a wristband or something. Dude has total main character syndrome.
Fuck.
Oh, what's going on?
Do you know why you've been called to the morgue this evening?
Believe me, I didn't.
Accept a job from Garfield, Secretary of the Navy. I know how you love your boats.
Pretty plum job.
You'd conspire to torpedo your own president's agenda.
Oh, there is no agenda. Just two types of men with very contrary ideas on government.
Yeah, I think this is why the president picks his running mate now, or the
Maybe
candidate.
not the job. If I were you, I'd stay right where you are in the House. Would you concur, Vice President Arthur?
House.
This is almost like a mob meeting.
So,
I made this decision wholly of my own volition without any outside influence at all. Family
That's
time
what they
is
all
very
say.
important.
Could you help me understand? Because less than 24 hours ago, you sat in that very spot and accepted the post gladly.
My wife did it. Blame her.
Good luck with your search.
Oh my gosh.
Senator Allison, also here to speak with you, also says it's urgent.
There goes your treasury pick. Like he's got a copy of the jobs list. Didn't that only go out to key White House personnel?
Yeah, who's our mole on the inside? Arthur, you sabotaging me, buddy?
Forgive me, am I interrupting something?
Mr. President.
So, have you been enjoying your duties at the White House thus far, Mr. Arthur?
My duties.
Sure.
I wasn't aware I had any. The vice president's job is purely ornamental.
But
The
have
backup
you been
quarterback,
down to the
baby.
Capitol lately?
I mean, I do my best to avoid that fucking shithole at all costs.
Are you aware we currently have a deadlock on the Senate floor?
Yeah, that's your job, buddy.
37-30.
I'm no leader. And even if I were, my politics are not your own. Let's not be under any illusions here.
President
I was only
Apple and
ever
Vice
offered
President
this
Orange.
job.
You are without a doubt the least qualified candidate on Earth for this role.
Tell us how you really feel.
And if I had my say, I'd have tapped just about anyone else over you. Was
Well,
my
back in
initial.
1881, here we are.
I was surprised to learn, for example, that you were once a respected lawyer. Early in your career, you represented a black woman who'd been thrown off a streetcar.
Okay.
I can't figure why a man like that would pivot to machine politics.
Sounds like he's doing pretty good as a lawyer.
What does Chester Arthur actually stand for?
Good question.
Mr. President.
Oh, am I interrupting
Senator,
something?
Word around town is you're having trouble holding on to some of your appointees.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Perhaps you'd have greater success directing your search elsewhere. New York, maybe. Poor bastard.
Stand your ground, Garfield.
He has no clue he's already dead.
The foreshadowing is dripping on that one, too.
Excuse me. Will calling hours be on time this morning? Only because I wish to plan my day accordingly.
I'm afraid the president won't be taking any other meetings today, sir.
Won't.
Oh, jeez.
I need you to know that I was a booster from day one. I have stumped for him. I have delivered speeches in front of crowds, and I have notes
A
of commendation. James Blaine and Chester Arthur. And you ask any one of them that was there, that'll tell you about Guiteau.
Except they think your name
Come
is
back
Cousteau.
next week. Until then, I will place your application on special file for consideration.
That's splendid.
Special file right behind the radiator here.
Next week. Yes, I should be able to make myself available then. Thank you.
They're totally going to brush him off.
Hunt for the Navy. Claims court judge, and he has that thing on his chin.
His thing?
That one, the Billy goat. Not a
Oh, he's
bad
got one of
idea,
those
actually.
weird beards, I guess.
Isn't the First Lady slated to host Wives Club this evening?
No, I told them
That's
you
a
were
thing?
taking over.
I just can't drive it from my brain, that smug look Roscoe gave me earlier. He's enjoying himself.
A wretch
Got
like
his whole
Conklin
government
can
working
only be
against him.
stamped out
Yeah.
by matching it.
My husband is a famously poor hater.
He's got to get better at hating. Just be like, I'm the fucking president, bro.
I'm sorry to have left you last spring without a proper goodbye, but I write you with wonderful
Oh, is
news.
he?
I've been promised a post in James Garfield's White House.
He's learning how to sign
Can you
Garfield's
believe I
signature.
This president is a man who remembers his friends. And oh, did I ever keep the faith?
You ain't his
The
friend,
probable
though.
I think I'd lean towards something in Paris or maybe Vienna.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited. I'm already in the thick of learning German and French. I often think back
Duolingo.
to those. I'm so close, Franny. I promise I'm gonna make it right. And then I'll be worthy of your pride.
He does want to make his sister proud.
Au revoir, and auf Wiedersehen.
Yeah, learning this language is good already. Does he know Spanish? Adios. Sayonara. Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before Conkling sent one of his thugs.
It's now
You
bad
tell
time.
your
I
boss,
would love to
James Blaine is no Levi Morton or William Alice.
Who does he think he is?
I'm Charles Guiteau, sir. We worked together in New York City on the campaign.
So you're not here to cow or intimidate me?
Not yet. Give that one a couple of months.
You have any idea what time it is?
Gee,
It's like 2 a.m. or something.
If you would just give me 5 minutes, sir, to impress on you the value that a man like me could have.
Bye-bye. City's full of nut jobs, man. Waiting for another meeting. Probably getting shafted again.
Mr. Guiteau.
Oh, finally.
Please come in.
Yeah, me? Yeah? That's my name? I thought I was Cousteau.
Is he so great in the flesh?
You met him that one other time for 5 seconds.
He's the most extraordinary man I've ever known.
People who work for the president have to say that. But he is pretty cool.
We shook hands, the two of us, one time before. Back in Chicago. I'm sure you...
Back in Chicago.
I apologize. I don't think I do.
That's okay. We're here
The president
now.
shakes a lot of hands. If the president remembered every hand he shook, then yeah. He's so starstruck. It's like he's meeting Justin Bieber.
You have no clue how hard I worked to get to you.
Oh.
Calm down, buddy. Take a breath.
All I want, sir, is to be your friend.
Aw. Don't we all need friends? Everyone needs friends, even the president.
It was a speech that I gave at the rally in New York.
Why, thank you. It's deeply generous.
You're an
Garfield wouldn't have been there
inspiration,
for
sir.
it, but-
Your story of ascent from poverty to the highest office in the land has kept me going all this time.
Do you think I could do that?
I feel in my core that I really do know you, Mr. Garfield.
Okay, I think he's getting a little creeped out now.
Let me in. I'm asking you to, well, I'm begging you.
I guess I could use a butler.
Tell me how I can be great, too.
I'm very interested in this answer.
You see, we're all only men.
Yeah, true.
It is God, not I, who is great.
Sir, There's been an incident, and it requires your urgent attention.
You've given me much to consider, and might I submit myself?
All decisions will be made shortly.
Wanted more time. What's the emergency? Oh, is his wife sick?
Dad, she fainted out of the blue. She was
Oh, no.
burning up.
It's malaria.
Oh,
She's
no.
running hot and cold, sir. We're doing everything we can.
I think she's fine. Like, I know that she's alive when Garfield gets killed, but
Mr. Guiteau,
yeah.
this letter came for you today, postmarked from Illinois.
Oh, Chicago.
Oh,
That's
what's
my
this?
sister, Franny.
What's she got to say? Oh. Oh, she
Everything all right?
dismissing his quackery? What's it say?
She's written to say that our father
Oh,
died
okay.
this last July.
Oh,
Last July? Like, if this is March.
I was still in New York, stumping for the president.
So he missed his father dying.
Yeah, James Garfield. That's what I was doing.
Crazy to think about. I do remember reading the story that, like, she was, like, in the hospital or something
Enough.
when Garfield was killed. So maybe this is that.
If you're going to sit there and stare, at least help distract me.
Don't give me malaria. I don't even know if it's contagious. Like, I've never even... It's not something I've ever had.
There was a gentleman asked me a very peculiar question, how he might achieve greatness, as I did.
Well, it sounds like he wanted a job.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
How
wanted.
did you...
I said he'd come to me by mistake.
Jim,
You know better than anyone. I'm the furthest thing from a great man.
You're great enough to be elected president.
You're not perfect. But
Nobody
this
is.
is about more than
But
just
yeah.
you. That man from today and many more like him, they look up to you now.
Well, they ought to find another altar to worship at. I can't do this without you.
Oh.
I'm not going anywhere.
She's a tough lady. I know that she does pull through, but even if I didn't, I would believe that she would pull through.
Now go show those bastards who we are.
Yeah. This show is really making me wish this guy had a longer presidency. Like, not a political thing or anything, he just seems like a good dude.
Conkling will come after you. He will use everything in his power to destroy you.
I expected, but there's a method to quashing any hydra.
Just be like, I'm the president and
First, you
screw
pick a
you.
head and chop it off. You cauterize the wound before it has a chance to regrow.
Attaboy. Yeah, that's presidential talk. It's also kind of war talk, but...
I bought you that set as a gift.
Sorry, I'm late.
He's taking the New York Customs right out from under us, you fucking son of a bitch. We've been from
Almost
the
like
ground
he's the
up,
president
you
or
and
something.
me.
Collector controls the ports by which 75% of all federal revenue is earned.
And who was the last collector?
You're fucking looking at him.
We lose control of the...
New York becomes just another state in the Union.
It's a shot.
It's still a pretty big state.
It's Fort Casus Belli.
Damn right.
Oh, yeah. I didn't pronounce it right at the beginning, but yeah. Casus Belli.
I'm
Okay,
with
that's
you.
it.
Give word to all. We go to war.
Yikes. So, about that job you definitely totally promised me, right?
Where's everybody?
The president has suspended his calling hours indefinitely.
He can't do that. He
He can do whatever he wants.
You had your audience already, pal. Go home and bother someone else.
I'm not
Yeah,
your pal.
no seconds.
And I need to see him this instant. We have pressing matters to discuss.
Imagine some rando just trying to get in and talk to the president like he's nobody.
Go step aside. Even think about it.
They should arm these people, like, really.
Devil,
Like, what if he had a gun
shit,
right
I'm
now?
the taxpayer. Stop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Mr. Secretary. My luck to run into you, sir.
Who are you again?
Oh, I have in my possession a note of friendship from the president, and it's my understanding that you
Totally wrote it.
as the
That's his name,
as the
see?
presumptive- you have a responsibility to fill the open posts in your department.
God, sir, not right now, I beg you.
No, look, this is
I'm
a-
too
this
tense
letter
to
is
pretend I like you.
confidential.
The consulship has been filled.
No. That can't be right because I've been made certain assurances,
You
sir.
have
Look,
not.
Please read
Forging
it.
documents is a crime.
Oh, he
You're
knows
lucky
it's
I don't
forged,
march the
yeah.
states.
I have forged nothing. How dare you, sir? I can't fathom why you would talk to me like that when all I want to do is help.
You know, he
I
can
am
easily just walk
tenacious.
up to the president and
I
say,
am.
"Did you write
I
this?"
am, but I
Does not know you, nor you him. No, you persist because you are a seeker, an opportunist, and a pest.
Attaboy.
And you have no prospect of a job in this administration whatsoever.
Oh. Well, that's his own Casus Belli right there. You know, sometimes if they won't let up, you gotta tell them the truth.
As you are well aware, I'm a day one stalwart of yours, and I have been trying to be your friend. But I do not think you appreciate it.
The president's supposed to have a lot of friends.
You were supposed to be the one who finally changed things. A president for the people. Streets
Yeah,
for
not a president for the nut jobs like you.
Voice, I fought for you. Desperately.
Oh, wow.
But you lied to us.
He's got a sick wife. He doesn't have time for this shit right now.
It's as you said in your speech. We stand now at a critical precipice. History will remember. And I see now that God has granted me a special purpose all along.
Oh, God.
A destiny waiting to be fulfilled.
He's totally gone haywire in the head. We know what destiny he's talking about right now.
Perhaps it's the president himself who needs fixing most.
Oh, God. I hope you recognize that at the time
This
as a death
here
threat.
is a self-cocking 44 caliber British Bulldog.
We see what he's doing now.
You carry the handle in ivory too if you want, but that'll run you $1 more than the wood.
This is the trigger. This is the thing you point at whenever you want to die.
Oh, the ivory. It's museum quality.
It'll feel pretty smooth in his hand. Incredible how easy it is to get it right now, too. There's no waiting period, or... This is why they change all that shit. Even today, it's way too easy. It's not as easy as back then, but... Anywho, episode 3, let's talk. Alright, y'all, thank you for tuning in to my reaction to episode 3 of Death by Lightning. So, we start with, it shows a flashback of Guiteau, like, being with some group, I think some religious group or some like spiritual group or whatever. I don't think he does it deliberately, but he finds himself like staring at, you know, people, you know, doing unnatural things, I guess, or very natural things if you prefer. But he gets thrown out of that group for that, and you know, it's kind of just a little glimpse into his past. But yeah, then it starts with Garfield's inauguration night. Guiteau crashes that as well. Guiteau tries to meet him there, can't quite do it, but he runs into Arthur, and Arthur doesn't remember who he is. Like the fake name hasn't survived. Like, people aren't calling him Cousteau anymore. It's like, but yeah, I think Blaine remembers who he is, but he remembers him as like a big nut job. But he was able to bond with Arthur when he was drunk, and you know, Arthur was still kind of drunk today, but you know, his memory was not there. Garfield is now trying to name his cabinet. Like Conkling and Arthur are trying to get in his way, like intimidating candidates who accept that don't quite fit, you know, what they think it should be. Yeah, one guy accepts, and then it's like a mob scene with Conkling and Arthur just trying to intimidate them and saying, you know, we'll make things bad for you if you accept this position. And then we see him turning it down the next day, and Garfield's like, what the hell? Were you intimidated, or did your wife say no, or whatever? What the hell just happened? Like, you were so eager to accept this yesterday, and yeah, he doesn't realize, or maybe he does, that it's his own government working against him. Guiteau, believing himself to be the guy who got Garfield elected, you know, he stands outside with all these people looking for an audience with the president or looking for their own jobs in the cabinet. And, you know, Guiteau sees him as, you know, more important than everyone else here. And he's wondering why, like, after days, he hasn't been seen yet. Finally gets his meeting with Garfield after waiting for a while, and after, like, kind of pushing the secretary guy. Gives this big speech to him about, you know, I respect you because you came out of nowhere to be what you are now. And like, he's really, like, looking for a position in the cabinet, but he's just saying, you know, you need to help me with this. You're my savior, yada, yada. And Garfield's saying, no, I'm not your savior. God's our savior. I'm just a guy. You came to me by mistake. Like, I'm not the guy who can help you. Like, the secretary runs into the room and says, Garfield, your wife's sick. You gotta go. So the meeting ends kind of abruptly, but so Guiteau's just kind of yelling at the end, come on, think of me. I'll check back in a few days, whatever. And yeah, and then it's just the big emotional scene with Garfield finding out his wife's sick. Obviously, like, knowing the history, I do know that his wife pulls through, and there's really nothing to worry about. But if I didn't, you know, I think I would have been a little more affected by that. But obviously, if you're real in the moment, which James Garfield actually was back in 1881, you're very concerned. Garfield does kind of lay down the law eventually and pick the cabinet that he wants, and to the chagrin of Conkling and Arthur. They get pretty upset when they find out that Garfield has done that and finalized everything. And Guiteau tries for one last meeting with Garfield, is met by Blaine. Blaine is the one guy who actually remembers who he is, and Blaine is not someone who's a big fan of him. Finally just kind of lays down the law and saying, you're just a big opportunist, you're nobody, like, you didn't do anything, and like, what the hell are you even still doing here? Why are you still trying to meet Garfield like he doesn't know you anything, yada yada yada. Just this big reality check for Guiteau, and he does not take it well. First writes this big scathing letter to Garfield saying, you lied to us, you lied to everybody, and you know it's all just about him not getting a job. And yeah, the secretary gets a letter, but I don't think he forwards it to Garfield or anything like that, because Garfield's still like very focused on, you know, taking care of his sick wife and all that, trying to be president while all that's going on. And, you know, the letter from a madman is the least of his worries, or so they think. Guiteau does end up buying a gun, practicing and shooting, and that's where the episode ends. So I was kind of wondering if the assassination would actually happen at the end of this episode. I guess it didn't, because I know that Garfield didn't die right away after he was shot, so I thought maybe the fourth episode would be about just like his attempt to recover and all that. So yeah, the plot thickens with the story, I guess. It's amazing like how lax security was back then. Like anybody could just walk in and talk to the president, like even by appointment or by standing in line or whatever. It's like you don't see that today. Obviously the security is a lot better, and you know they've definitely got things more beefed up. Like, and how easy it was to get a gun back then too. Like it's still kind of easy to get a gun in the United States. In Canada, it's not really, but basically in the United States now, it's just a waiting period and a background check. And from what I understand, the background check doesn't totally have to be perfect, but as long as you're not convicted of anything, as long as you're not legally forbidden from having a gun or whatever, you eventually get one. Yeah, it's crazy how back then it was even easier, because Guiteau apparently just walked into the shop and came out with a gun. I would think with the criminal history he had, he would have been rejected if he tried to do that today. But yeah, it's hard to say, really. So Garfield's in the midst of his presidency. He's named his cabinet. Guiteau feels like he's been betrayed. He has developed this plan. He feels like he has to do what he has to do, and Garfield's own government is working against him. Arthur doesn't like him. Conkling doesn't like him. At least his Secretary of State is kind of on his side, but it's a shit show there. I think that's why you know, once you have a nominee for president, that the nominee himself picks his vice presidential nominee. So I think that solves a lot of things that, you know, were going wrong with, you know, whatever's happening here. So we got one more episode to go in Death by Lightning. And I mean, we kind of know what that episode's going to be about. Garfield at some point is going to be shot by Charles Guiteau. He's going to fight for his life and eventually pass away. That much we do know. But how's it all going to go down? I guess we'll find out in episode 4 of Death by Lightning. But that will happen next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And once again, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time for the series finale of Death by Lightning. Take care, and bye-bye.